Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the I Can't Sleep Podcast. Okay, so for this episode, I have very many special guests. I have here in front of the camera Fatin,
Hello.
and then we have behind the camera we have Martin, and then we have Kakamira, and we have Adam. Adam.
Seorang putih.
Okay, so me and Fatin today will be ceritakan one of my personal favorite horror stories, I guess. And Martin, Adam, Kamira here out behind the camera will be, asking questions, adding stuff to the stories lah. Maybe act like the audience. So hopefully you guys will enjoy today's episode. Okay, guys, kan as kids, we know a lot of horror stories from Brunei, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia, like that, Thailand.
We were a big fan of storytelling, especially horror.
Especially you.
Yeah.
I think everyone here also, right, guys? Yeah, right, Adam? Yeah, so we're all here macam very huge like horror fanatic lah. And we know
Except for Kaka now.
but like we know obviously a lot of ghost stories from our own personal experience, people, the experience that they have told us, also from movies kan, the Western countries we watch like Conjuring, like vampire stuff like that, right? So today I want to ceritakan a very like
Popular, but
I don't think it's very popular, but
it's more like if you know, you know.
I feel like it's one of those stories where only like horror fanatic will know.
And it's kind of hard to believe in like the what do you call it? Macam
the story lah. Is it?
If you have a
Imagination?
no, what is it called? If you have a no, not talent. If you have a waras mind, like what is waras?
Gila lah.
Macam bukan. Gila, ya Allah. Waras is the opposite of gila. If you're like not gila, it's hard to believe that happened.
Macam it's very like masuk
If
akal lah.
if you berakal, kalau sudah berakal, macam bukan gila.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to believe that story exists. That something like this happened. Yeah.
It's obviously
That was a lot.
It's great.
And so basically we always hear stories from Asian countries, from Western countries, but we've never actually heard stories from Middle Eastern countries. It's very rare. So today I want to tell you guys about this story because it's actually one of my personal favorite stories, and it's a story that you know as well, but the people behind the camera don't know. And it's basically a story about a wedding singer who's performed in front of jinns.
Jinns.
Yeah.
Jinns.
So for those of you who
Jinns are basically ignore that. Jinns are basically what we believe in Islam. Apa?
Yeah, I think it's like the devil. Is it?
No, it's more like
What do you guys think? What do you?
What do you think jinns
are?
Like what
would you say? What would you say jinns are?
It's like
Yeah, but like in English.
No,
like,
macam kalau if people who are watching this yang hindi tahu jin atau apa,
I think
entities wah, tapi bukan macam malaikat yang terjat. Bu atu. Atu is iblis.
That's too Islamic.
Kaya Lucifer.
Atu iblis lah, iblis.
Yeah.
Jin ni
people who live in a different realm.
Technically it's like ghosts.
Macam kami.
Ghosts. I guess you guys are ghosts. They perform for ghosts. I guess.
Yeah, orang putih call it ghost. Kami orang.
But when you say it's ghost, it's not as scary as you say jinn.
No, jinn is scary.
Jinn makes it sound scarier than ghosts, right?
Jinn can transform into humans if they want to.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, Jinn.
And we all have jinns. Kidding.
Yeah. Okay, so basically this story is about a singer who performed for the jinns lah. Okay, so this story is written by a journalist who was personally told the story by Nora Al-Taqaqa herself lah.
Yeah. She's basically macam apa namanya, a famous wedding singer. That a lot of people
hire
as their wedding singer.
Yes.
Macam popular purpose.
Yeah, so she's actually very, very popular.
In Kuwait.
No, I wouldn't say Middle East. I would just say in her country, which
Kuwait? Is it Kuwait?
Kuwait. It's Kuwait.
Where's she from?
Why are you laughing, ka?
Where's she from? So,
Where are you
Kuwait. It's
laughing?
Kuwait. It's Kuwait.
Rich people, rich people. Basically, obviously, macam she started with atulah like bukan yang rich dulu lah. Like kan you start slowly. Tapi when this story was told, she was very famous.
She was already famous.
Yeah, she was already
very
famous,
well
and most of
established.
her customers, most of the people who booked her for their wedding are rich people yang macam
royalties,
celebrities,
stuff like that.
monarchs,
Celebrity lah.
celebrities, macam orang-orang kaya lah yang berduit.
Yeah.
this Al-Taqaqa.
Yeah. So Nora Al-Taqaqa, she's not macam that famous singer macam Ariana Grande ka, like Selena Gomez. She's more like a
local.
Hadrah ba?
Local.
So, hadrah apa?
like a band, like a wedding band.
Ba? So basically, she's very apa namanya, famous in like atulah. She's not your typical singer yang macam balik.
So she's a wedding singer who sings all those classic Arabic songs lah.
Macam yang wedding lah.
Yeah. So she is a leader of I guess it's not band, not like those band, but it's macam
But technically like the
Arabic band lah.
Yang duk
Macam
main
hadrah usually
Ani.
there's people who play instruments and people who sing. So she's like the lead singer lah. She's like the most
Yang
beautiful
paling depan.
voice, yeah, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
And so her name kan is Nora Al-Taqaqa, but her Nora Al-Taqaqa is not her actual name. Al-Taqaqa is more like a title lah.
Itu.
So Al-Taqaqa means wedding singer, and like she didn't give herself that title lah. It's people
Orang-orang
like all
yang-
the public like know her as
Yeah.
Nora the wedding singer. So like Nora Al-Taqaqa, right? Okay kan? So she's a famous singer. So macam you imagine lah, kalau famous singer, if they have events and stuff, they have macam those personal assistant kan? Macam they set dates or stuff like that.
So, ada orang yang uruskan lah macam manager.
Okay, so basically, all of a sudden one day, she cancelled all of her booking.
She asked the
Why did she cancel?
So
tak tahu tu.
that's why no one knows why kan. So obviously the public, you imagine they booking months in advance.
Queue.
Macam ada queue, right? And then macam imagine
Bukan naman queue anymore, sudah bayar. Sudah bayar.
Dia
Kalau queue kan belum
Oh, they
bayar.
have bunch of certain dates already.
Yeah, so
Macam sudah deposit.
you have to deposit the money kan.
Deposit the money apa semua kan untuk macam secure your booking lah.
Yeah.
Tapi yang ni for some reason out of
Yeah.
lah, for some reason
Imagine lagi
she cancelled.
macam the wedding is one day like before kan. Macam
And definitely ada orang yang ya cancel tu, the wedding is the next day je tu lah. So
Yeah.
imagine how
Pandai je
heartbroken
tu
dorang
macam,
are,
you know.
dorang lah macam what?
Ready to find
obviously.
Yeah.
singers.
Obviously, yeah, but it's not easy to find singers, you kan? So
Because besok
besoknya lah, right?
Paksa nyanyi sendiri tu.
Yeah, so basically macam everyone confused. Macam why this girl all of a sudden cancelled everything? Like she cancelled all her shows. Tapi she's famous, so she's very famous. She's very popular. She's very macam what do you call this ah?
Kakak rasa interested.
Oh,
Nanti
interested,
komplain
yeah,
lagi dia
interested.
kena layan.
How do you say that? Her main macam the way she get her income is because she does those events. So it's very weird. Macam how come all of a sudden you just stop your main income kan? So then obviously it made it to the news because even the news pun confused.
Why did Nora Al-Taqaqa stop singing?
Yeah,
Just kidding.
right.
Not like that, but like
So then
maybe.
obviously they all try to macam agar her lah. They macam try to contact her. They contact her bandmates lah, her manager lah. They want to know why, right? Like why?
Every journalist, every media news
confused
atau semua
Oh,
yeah.
obviously confused, right?
Macam kenapa si Nora ni suddenly hilang mysteriously.
Yeah.
Kenapa si Nora ni macam weird?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, weird. Like, why would she turn down opportunity yang macam ni to, atau apa namanya? To
Make more money.
Yeah,
yes,
make more
right?
money.
Yeah. Okay, so after months and months of people, and they tried to contact her, one like lucky journalist, she sought for, I don't know how, but she got Nora Al-Taqaqa punya personal number lah, personal contact macam tu. So she managed to talk to Nora Al-Taqaqa personally. So then she called Nora Al-Taqaqa lah, macam like,
she was like, can I like interview you alone? Like, no one's going to be there, just me and you. Like, don't worry.
Everything cancelled.
no, after
Everything. It was after like a couple of months after like that thing happened. Macam
after she stopped all the show lah, after she stopped all the
Yeah,
booking.
so then
Yeah.
Aku pun needed a lot of macam convincing lah supaya apa namanya, supaya she wants like dia boleh ada orang, si sendiri.
Yeah.
And then she had to have she had to make a promise that it's just her, it's just the journalist ani sama si Nora sendiri.
Yeah. So basically, she promised lah macam like, I was gonna be private, no one else, just me and you. And then Nora was like, okay, but I want the interview to just be audio only.
Also, no.
Macam suara saja.
No face.
Not a video.
The face lah.
Basically, when the journalist arrived at her house, si Nora punya house, she said that she already felt a weird energy, macam like just weird vibe
Okay,
kan.
so basically like macam after days of macam talking it out, macam making plans on when to do it, the day finally came for the interview between the journalist and Nora kan. So then when the journalist came to the place, she said that the house was so big lah. Macam mansion. It was like a mansion kan. Obviously kan you popular famous.
Kaya Gillers.
So, her
Ew.
house obviously mentioned, but then the journalist say when she went to the door, she knocked on it lah, she bagi salam, Assalamualaikum, and then one of the worker kan yang baik amah kan ya, kaya baik amah. So the amah came to the door, buka pintu, bring her in.
She was like, Nora is in her outfit.
This one, the journalist masuk the house and she said she smelled
Oh yeah, she did.
scent.
Sorry, lupa.
Macam ada macam bau kuat lah. Macam she didn't know what the smell was.
Macam a weird
Kan,
smell lah,
a
like
very
she
weird
never
smell.
smelled before.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Yeah, but then like
This was
Ew.
okay, so then she had to they bring the journalist to Nora punya office, and then when they bring her to the office, the journalist said that the rumah was full of Al-Quran punya verses.
Yeah. You know macam kalau di Conjuring yang macam dorang put
Yeah.
Bible verses atau tapi ini
Quran
Al-Quran
lah.
version lah, Islamic version.
Yes, it's quiet.
Quiet.
Kuwait.
Middle East.
Kuwait.
Kuwait.
Quiet.
Did I say wrong tadi ke? I don't know.
But it's so quiet.
But it's a
It's so quiet.
Shush.
Broken.
Kuwait. Yeah, it's Kuwait. So obviously, Islam. So obviously, kan she put Bible verses
Gila
kan.
kali.
So she put Al-Quran verses, and also when she masuk, Nora was already sitting at the office lah.
Yeah.
But
And then
there's a lot of the Al-Quran verse.
dia
We
tu
will
anda
get
tahu
to
kenapa
that.
tu.
No one knows yet kan,
Dia tu
belum.
anda tahu kenapa tu. Itu mystery.
Mystery.
Jam 12 just kidding.
Okay, so then si Nora was sitting there waiting for the journalist.
Yeah, and then the journalist cerita that Nora looked very different lah from how she looked before. And the weird thing is, the change on how she looks is just couple of months. Bukannya 1-2 tahun. It's like maybe like 1
2
to
months,
3
3
months
yeah.
like that. Like ia jadi macam kan if you search her pictures online, she's like
She showed
quite
her.
breezy, you
Yeah.
know. But then when the journalist jumpa, she was so skinny. She
Very,
looked
very
pale.
close. Yeah.
She was like, she looked unhealthy, macam orang yang macam dah makan.
She's sick though.
Not sure. Could
Iya,
be.
tanda
Could
tahu
be.
tu.
Could be.
Ayun na tao tu.
Then Nora sat the journalist down, and then when they sat down, Nora was looking straight into the journalist's eyes lah, to the point where the journalist felt very uncomfortable. But then the journalist was like, you know what? Let's just start now.
Why did you all of a sudden stop being in Al-Taqaqa?
Do you really want to know why? Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. I want to know.
What I'm going to tell you, you might not believe me.
I will believe you.
Okay, don't worry. I'm going to tell you the story, so you have to listen carefully. And you have to promise that whatever comes out of my mouth, you will not change it or add anything to it.
Benar-benar macam
It's crazy.
like no, the way she say like you will not change it or add anything to it.
don't
It's
worry.
actually macam
I'm going to tell you the story,
Yeah.
but you have to promise me you will not change anything.
Gila. Dah feel so
Imagine you journalistnya. Sekali when you journalistnya, you cakap semua yang depan-depan, and then she say like that to you. Indah kan you macam indah hati kabak-kabak yang tolong
Don't
kamu.
worry.
Okay, so are you guys ready for the story?
Of course.
Alright, then you want to start?
Okay. So, the story starts when Nora suddenly got a call from a random woman, and basically she was saying that she needed a wedding singer for her daughter's wedding that night, macam malam 7 awak, which was kind of shocking because Nora never really like dapat calls like that. Macam they always call way before. Once
Kan
before.
she's
Macam,
famous, so then
because kan mesti bayar lagi,
Yeah.
deposit lagi, and then apa namanya? Yeah.
it's very, very odd, right?
So this woman macam cakap lah macam I need a wedding singer for my daughter's wedding. Macam for my anak punya wedding. So can you like, and I really like you. Macam I really
my
like
daughter,
my daughter is a huge fan of
Yeah.
you. And
When's the
she
event?
That
malam
night,
tu
that
juga.
night.
Malam tu yang dia call lah tu.
So, that night.
That night. Imagine she cannot call,
Yeah.
but she has to perform that night
When
juga.
does she actually but,
Kan.
but
Yeah.
how did she know? Why did she cancel the previous?
No, this is before.
I need before. This
she
is the story. This one, the story starts sudah.
So this- basically
Yeah,
why?
why
Yeah,
she
also basically why
stopped?
that.
Yeah. So basically, si Nora ni itulah macam kena call and then kena minta booking apa semua. And she said sorry. She said to the woman ni, cakap like I appreciate it, tapi sorry kami semua on break right now.
Yeah.
Like we're on a break, like
Macam basically
on a holiday lah. Macam kami
alah.
today in the keraja. Like today kami we don't do weddings.
Supposed to be the day off that day.
Dorang
Supposed to be
punya
the
day off. Tapi yang woman ni cakap like
My daughter will cry.
my daughter will
Gitu lah.
cry. I will pay how much you want
Oh,
me to pay you. Like just please come to my wedding or not. My daughter will be disappointed. Macam tu lah.
Macam her wedding wouldn't be as special as she thought it would be lah.
Yeah.
And then so obviously Nora macam kesiankan lah, macam
Ya, kesian kan
I
ayah.
don't want her daughter to nangis semua macam tu kan. Sympathetic. Yeah. So then obviously so obviously on the phone she's like, okay, what time does it start? Macam where's the address? Macam right? And then because her family kan semua her family pula, her friend kan semua on holiday, on break, so she had to call all of them to come back the same night.
Macam
to
last
perform.
minute lah, macam oi sorry like I know we're on break tapi ada like
Can you
this
please
atau
come because ada booking.
ada bookings. I know it's last minute macam tu tapi
And she said that when she was on the phone call, she felt macam something weird lah, macam off lah.
the weird part also, the wedding start at 10, which is very late.
Yeah,
Kan?
yeah. Usually
Like for a wedding macam kan
Petang.
kalau malam at least
Petang.
macam pukul 7 pukul 8 lah.
Yeah.
Ani 10 macam by the time 10 tu people balik kalau normal wedding. Pasal kalau especially kalau apa namanya, it's ramai apa semua kan, like raja lagi besoknya apa, like people balik 10 tu terlalu akhir.
Yeah, it's so late. So by 9 o'clock, her group arrived to the place lah, to the address that was given, and the bride's father was there to greet dorang semua. So I'm like, oh, welcome.
Rumahnya ni besar, like so big, like very big,
like pasar berabis, like
mansion.
pasar berabis, and like they said, there were so many guests to the point where like that guest macam paling banyak she's ever seen lah. So imagine she do royalty, all those celebrity punya wedding, but this wedding is macam
paling banyak
lah the people, right? They say very crowded, the food pun banyak semua.
Macam bukan wedding, macam di club party tu, like you know, like ramai-ramai berhabis.
And then they the father led the group to the changing room kan. So mesti they need a place
supaya
to
dorang get ready,
change, buat makeup semua kan. And then when they were inside the changing room, all of a sudden an old woman masuk. Yeah, and then they said dia punya muka macam very pale lah macam tu. And
pale, tua, macam tu
she
lah.
introduced to them. She said that I was the one who called you guys. I'm the bride punya mom kan. And she was macam happy lah, macam oh my god, you guys actually came to right. And then when dorang salam tangan with Nora, the bride punya mom lah, the bride punya mom salam, and then si Nora said that the hand was macam
sajuk berhabis, like you know, macam not normal sajuk where you know kalau you kesejukan kena aircon, it's more like sajuk macam
freezer
ice,
macam
like
batu,
not normal temperature lah. Hot sajuknya ni.
They said her hand macam batu, like paras berhabis.
Okay, so when the mother of the bride went out of the room,
she left the room,
and they were getting ready. They wanted to go out of the room, right? One of Nora punya bandmates itu pulled Nora, namanya Syam. She pulled Nora aside and said macam that si Syamani didn't feel safe in this house wah. Like she felt like the vibe was off, there was something wrong with this house. And then si Nora cakap like she felt the same way, tapi like there's nothing to be scared of. As you can see, dorang macam manusia biasa kan, like there's nothing wrong with that, macam it's just maybe dorang sajuk or something. Basically Nora was trying to
comfort her lah,
think positive lah, and also comfort kawannya ni. And then she also said like as soon as we finish this, like we leave wah. And kan, macam pasal kan dorang pun macam sudah kena bayaran and all that stuff, so since they're already there, why not just finish the business? And then si Syamani masih lah macam cakap ada si Nora like apa namanya, you didn't feel it kah tadi, tangannya sajuk, tangannya keras, macam bukan macam biasa wah. And then masa mamanya ni masuk, the room panas berhabis, which was weird because tangannya sajuk tapi the atmosphere is panas. Like it doesn't make sense.
But Nora kan dia the leader, right? So she had
to be the brave one lah, macam yang mesti macam atu, walaupun dia takut sendiri tapi mesti jual atu, show that she's not afraid.
And what made it worse was that kan they were performing macam the first act of the night. When they were performing, the guests kan banyak berhabis, it was a lot. And she said that the groom punya pakaian, it was not macam modern wah,
traditional.
It was not like very traditional Kuwait clothes. They said like the clothes was like from zaman lama, like 1,300 years ago. Macam they say it's from the Utsmaniyah punya era lah, which is very very long ago. And she said that macam where the bride and groom were sitting kan, in macam Malay punya tu, if they sit macam the kursi ada, and then dorang lapan right in front of everyone, right?
Macam kursinya tu macam kursi biasa kan, it's just kursi besar.
And then she said that they were sitting macam in front of a statue lah. And then the statue on it, they said it was macam manusia punya face, tapi the face macam dia teriak lah.
Macam
Macam
There was a statue in the back.
no,
they
they
were
were
sitting
inside of the statue.
So like macam the place that they were sitting at, dorang di dalam lah, dorang dalam statue tu lah. Kirakan dorang duduk di dalam statue tu.
chair.
So imagine the statue macam lepas tu dorang dalam statue tu. And then she was wearing like basically dorang punya clothes lain lah, macam his clothes was like very
Zaman
old,
lama.
zaman lama. Her clothes was like semua hitam,
like
which is
hitam.
not normal wedding attire. je tu.
Even the
Kalau-
face kena covered hitam lah, like you can see the face.
Yeah.
semua. And
So
then
it
they
was
said,
very weird.
kan usually kalau wedding, people they look to the audience kan, macam they usually sit at the front, and then they will see the audience semua. Tapi this one, they said the groom and the wife langsung just stare each other.
Macam ni,
They just sit like this saja.
macam just look at each other. Like they don't even look macam ada guys macam jatuh. Dorang macam tu saja. Which is macam the whole time
Macam
saja.
dorang yang statue.
Dorang statue
Macam dorang punya macam dorang pulang statue. Not that they just the whole night macam tu saja, just stare saja at each other. Not in Kuwait. If he was, but imagine
That's why Nora said she's never seen a wedding like this before.
it's
Pasal
very aneh.
she's been to a lot of wedding in Kuwait where she live tu, and
None of the wedding
none of the
macam ni,
wedding pernah dia lihat yang macam ni. So after they finished their first performance, dorang kan balik ke bilik changing room lah to rest for a while before performing again. Sekali si Nora felt dizzy. She felt very dizzy and she was like, "Can I ask for can I have a glass of water lah?" And then she di dalam bilik tu, she tried to relax, tapi it was too crowded because her band members were around, right? So she was like, "I'm gonna go out and
I want to be alone lah.
Yeah, I want
macam-
to be alone." And then her maybe like, "Oh, I want to explore." Also.
macam she
You know
had
what I
that-
mean? Like, I want to explore this place. Like, because kami di bawah saja. So what's upstairs? Macam tu lah. And then
So macam Nora left the group lah, so she left the restroom semua, the changing room, which was on the first floor kan. So then she looked around the first floor, it was all full. Macam everyone was there.
ramai berhabis.
So she nampak stairs lah. So she's like, okay, maybe di atas ada orang kan. So she went to the second
Because it
floor.
would be weird if di bawah saja yang ramai Di atas, I mean, maybe it's a private area, tapi indah kan ada orang mingle-mingle di tangga apa semua kan.
So then she went to the second floor. Ada orang. Langsung ada orang. So she was like, okay, this is macam weird sikit. But then the more she explored, the more she felt very aneh. Macam, how come all the furnitures macam tua-tua, like all lama punya furniture, macam barangnya like dah kena tukar lah. So obviously macam she think these guys they just live in the first floor saja kah? Macam second floor dah kacau. So she was like macam weird lah sikit.
Yeah, because the house is big also, so like why would they not use the whole the whole house?
So then she search, she nampak ada this room. The door buka.
The door was open.
The door was open.
It was like
second
macam open
floor.
chani, you know, like macam a bit macam tu.
Yeah. So then she was like curious lah.
Yeah,
So she
obviously.
went there, she opened the door. There's no one inside.
No one inside. She masuk sudah. She was like, she already macam open, she masuk. And then apa namanya, I think she knocked or like
Oh, yeah,
she knocked first. She knocked first. She was like, is there anyone there? Nada orang respond. So she just went in lah.
Yeah.
And then when you lihat furniture-nya macam sudah tua-tua, macam dah kena tukar,
Oh,
macam
the room
vintage
also,
berhabis. And then tapi ya masih positive thinking lah, maybe macam keluarga ni old school.
Or macam
Maybe.
dorang malas to
Oh.
change all the stuff kan.
Yeah.
And so obviously she di bawah the bed, dia tidur. The bed,
Yeah.
the room lah. So then
Macam dia bedroom bukan macam like living room. Dia
yeah. So then she
I know.
so
That's-
when she fell asleep, she said that she had a nightmare. This is her dream lah, her dream. And then she dreamt that she saw a woman using a black gown. And she said that your face is the scariest face she's ever seen. And when Nora macam saw her, it disappeared wah. Macam hilang. And then when Nora turned around, the muka macam BAM! Arya. Like
Hadut me. Bro.
Macam dia teriak like like that, right? And then obviously
Wait, is this like the...
no, when she was dreaming,
Oh.
when she was sleeping lah. And then obviously she bangun. Kena kajut. So she woke up. Dia lihat the door tutup. She didn't close the door.
She basically when she tertidur tu pintunya masih buka sikit lah. Tapi when she bangun tu pintunya tutup.
It closed. And you would think macam okay, maybe someone was there, someone dia her tidur, they consentkan, they just close the door for her, right? But then kan that second floor ada orang langsung like no one was there, right? So then obviously she was like shit, you know. So she got off the bed.
She went to the door.
She went to the door, and then she tried to open. Dia dapat.
Oh, macam
Like-
terlock lah.
macam
Terlock
terlock.
tapi terlock dari luar. Kan?
Lain je tu. Macam
Yeah.
why would someone lock from the outside, right?
And then
Doesn't make sense.
she macam and then kan she terasa macam ada orang belakangnya. Pasal kan kalau kami kan macam if there's someone looking at us or di belakang
Yeah,
kami
you
or what,
can
you
feel.
can feel.
Ada that feeling kan.
Yeah. So then when she turned around, it was the same woman in her dreams, right in front of her face.
But then it didn't shout or anything. It was just like there wah.
Yeah, it was just standing there, like at the back of her, macam di belakangnya
The
saja.
girl in her dreams, the one with the black gown, the muka yang dia jump from this. She turned around, ada, the thing was there wah. Ngam sana.
Ini masih bangun.
Masih bangun. So then, but
Masih terlock atu.
yeah, but the thing didn't shout wah. It was just standing there. So then she tutup mata, she baca-baca lah all the...
Ya macam mungkin ni my hallucination, mungkin ni
Yeah.
terlalu ngalih pasal tadi we pandingan, so maybe like I just hallucinate, so like I'm just gonna baca-baca, hopefully like you know it's just in my head saja.
So then she slowly opened her eyes lah macam like hopefully it's gone, you know. Macam slowly buka. Ada. And then she opened the door, dapat. It was unlocked. Then she leave.
So masa she went out of the room, because kan dia panic, macam dia takut kan, so when the room tu tak unlock, she terus keluar. When she keluar, she suddenly saw macam anak kecil lelaki, like a little boy. And she like dia keluar dari one of the rooms that was in the house lah, because banyak kan like bilik-bilik, like it was bilik. So then she ternampak apa namanya, this little boy keluar dari one of the rooms.
It looked like a human one. The boy macam
Macam
kid lah.
anak kecil lari-lari macam Atta lari-lari macam tu. Tapi obviously I think he's bigger than Atta lah. He ran to the third floor.
At first he ran,
Yeah.
and then he just stopped. All of a sudden at the stairs.
And
And then
he go up.
All of a sudden he pooped. Naik. Macam di atas. So out of curiosity, she followed. She ikut lah.
Ya tak tu. Ya tak tu, jangan ikut-ikut.
He
Stop and then
he stopped and then all of a sudden
Kalau nampak orang yang dikenal, jangan ikut. Lesson.
and then she followed. Out of curiosity, she followed. Like why? Why would
I
she follow,
know.
right?
No, that's literally every horror movie is always like that, I swear.
But this one macam, I guess dia belum masuk akal, but like I get it lah, you're curious kan.
Yeah.
And then she followed boy to the third floor. And when she went to the third floor, she said it was
Macam abandoned
like he
house.
teruk lah. Macam
Yeah.
she naik to the third floor.
Macam
ikut the kid.
kan
lah.
the first and the second floor kan macam quite
the first floor was
ramai.
Macam
Right?
lawa-lawa lah,
Yeah.
lawa-lawa.
The second floor no one, tapi at least you still get apa? You still get
Ada
the
the
music,
furniture,
you still
ah.
get the macam atu dari bawah kan. that floor obviously di atas lagi, so you don't get anything on. So it's
It's
extra macam
abandoned.
Literally
Macam
not
nothing.
even like
Kerusi rusak sana.
Macam dah kena
Ada
pakai.
spider web ceti lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's abandoned, right? And then kan the windows macam broken, the ceilings rotten semua. And then as if no one lived there. Macam everyone just live on the first floor kan. And then the worst part is that the kid that Nora was following hilang.
Like just poof, like out of nowhere. Padahal ia ikut not long after he went up. So if he ran pun, he could have not ran anywhere like jauh lah, because dia kan damit kan. Walaupun dia cepat, dia damit, tapi obviously like kalau orang lari kan, you can still catch up lah.
So then she felt macam
Ni yang beri jap.
she felt like
Just what I
uneasy lah, macam like
Just like this
shit,
one.
where's this kid? So she wanted to go down.
Macam
But-
uneasy as in like maybe it could be because macam she's worried like kalau bana-bana yang kanak-kanak, like
Yeah.
where did he go? Kenapa dia sendiri naik kan, mana mamanya.
Oh, she's right.
Tapi maybe that's what she was thinking, like half of her. Tapi ada other half
Yeah, maybe
macam,
that's why she followed lah. Maybe macam she worried about the kid, like kenapa dia
Yeah.
seorang-seorang kan. So then she wanted to go down the stairs, and then she heard the boy punya whisper. Like,
no,
like,
it's not the boy punya whisper. It was not the boy punya whisper. It was just
Oh, just a whisper.
a whisper in her ear, like right, like macam like macam tu lah, like di telinganya,
Get it.
like
So macam
Right away.
Nora.
I think that's
Okay
yeah.
kan?
So yeah. So,
Do you get the
yeah,
whisper?
yeah. Bukan satu
Yeah.
kali. Dia macam Nora.
Yeah.
like multiple times.
Multiple times. And then she lihat belakang, nada. And then all of a sudden she hear
Oh my god. Like
ada orang ketawa.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Ada orang ketawa. A little boy. She heard ketawa. Macam the kid was mocking her lah. Macam
Macam ketawa-tawa saja.
And then
Macam macam tu lah.
so she turned around and
The
she
boy
saw
was there.
she saw the boy. And
Tapi
then
the boy ran.
the boy masuk the room.
Terus masuk bilik.
Masuk a bilik. So I don't know why, but she chased the
Macam
boy.
macam the boy sudah hilang awal-awal. Dia mau turun. Sekali kena kacau lagi. Sudah kena kacau lagi. The boy appear lagi. Masuk lagi ke dalam bilik yang dah tahu ke
but
mana.
still, she still wanna follow.
Awas.
Oh. Okay, so when Nora chased the boy ni kan, she went to the room that he went in, tapi when she macam try to open, it was locked.
Yeah.
So then apa namanya,
She fed up lah.
she fed up sudah macam I'm not even gonna try to open the door.
I was worried, but then no, I malas already.
Yeah, macam malas ni sudah. So she walked towards the stairs. When she was on the way to the stairs, mau ke bawah, she fell. She fell to the ground, and she felt someone pulling her feet back. While she was pulled ato, someone literally whispered to her ear, like saying, "Sing, sing, sing."
Who are you?
Kaya, Kaya, Kaya.
Who are you? I'm scared. Don't disturb me.
Don't be scared. You wanted to ask a question, Dam?
Oh yeah. Also confused.
Kenapa?
She fell down first. Ataupun she fell down after yang the
So she
No,
fell.
basically when dia sudah macam fed up cari the anak kecil ni,
but she was
she wanted to go down wah, macam bah turun tah, macam
Yeah,
let's
then
just
she-
go down. And then she fell.
and then wrote out that thing.
Yeah,
Whispered.
whispered.
So when she lari down and then she reached the first floor, she went to the changing room lah to meet the bandmates semua again, right? But when she went in, ya kajut, she was shocked lah, because dia punya bandmates semua was surrounding
Sham.
Sham.
Because Sham was crying like rubbish, like uncontrollably. I can never say that word.
So
Yeah. Si Nora tanya lah, like she was asking like, oh, what happened? Like, why are you crying? Like, calm down wah. Macam
Si Shaman ni.
arah si Syam ni. And then si Syam cakap that si Nora was late, and that masa Nora was late, everyone was searching for her because si while everyone was searching for her, macam satu-satu lah, because kan with dorang mustad pun kalau nada si Nora
macam
ni
there's no point.
nadawa, because Nora is
The singer.
yang singer.
Ah.
Dorang yang main ni saja, and everyone wanted, obviously the main reason why orang book pun pasal si Nora kan. So then si Syam decided to cari si Nora sendiri kan. Like
So Shab, she saw that Nora went to the second floor. She saw Nora went to the second floor kan. So she tried to follow. Si Sham. She tried to follow Nora to the second floor.
So technically, Sham was following Nora.
Yes, technically lah. Technically.
apparently.
But then obviously Nora didn't know kan that Sham was following her. So Sham followed her to the second floor. And when she went to the second floor, she heard.
I don't think that was Nora that she followed.
Was it not?
I think it was the Jinn. Yeah, Jinn fight.
Oh my.
You know why? Because if it was Nora would definitely
I've seen.
felt and saw Syam di belakangnya.
Yeah.
You know, because kan si Syam cari Nora, right? Like, so she'll obviously macam, Nora, where are you? Macam, Nora, wait, wah. Ani macam, if she had,
No, I think it's
no,
true.
it's
I think it's true.
Because the thing is, when she followed Ani kan, she followed si Nora, apparently, she followed si Nora to the
Yeah.
second floor. And then,
Tapi Nora dah
masa ia naik atas si Nora nadawa. The same thing macam the little kid. That little boy yang earlier. Tapi the difference is, when si Nora hilang, when si Syam follow si Nora ni, and Nora hilang in front of her eyes, dia terdengar suara si Nora di satu bilik like a random room wah. Like sounded like Nora berhabis. So then she decided to open the door lah. Pasal kan ia mencari si Nora kan. So like maybe si Nora tu di dalam bilik ato. Tapi when she opened, to her surprise, no one was inside. Like it was completely kosong. Like it was completely empty. No one was inside. So then obviously she wondered like suara siapa kan? Because it sounded literally macam ada orang cakap lah dalam bilik tu. And it sounded like Nora punya voice. Yeah.
And then so she went inside the room because she wanted to check, right? And then in the corner of her eye, dia ada nampak something wah. Dia nampak something, but she didn't know what it was. Kan you cannot see macam in the corner. Kadang-kadang you see something but you don't know what it was.
Macam it's like just your vision, you nampak ada something tapi you cannot see clearly what it is.
Obviously, she didn't want to go to that place, right? Tapi macam her body agaw. For some reason, the body just bring her to that thing.
Ada energy yang bawa ia.
She couldn't control her body wah.
Yeah.
Macam she couldn't control where she was going. Macam kena tarik macam tu lah, you know. So then, dia slowly kena tarik. And all of a sudden, the thing, boom! Ada in front of her.
What thing?
Macam, pak terus lah. Kan dia jauh. And then, si Syam jalan.
Tahan, tok.
And then the thing terus pak in front of her eyes.
What is it? It's the Jinn.
It was a jinn.
Everything in this house is a Jinn.
No, I thought it was like
Yeah. And then, so Syam ajut lah. She was really shocked, right? And then, she don't know what to do. And then, she just started crying wah. She started crying kan. And
Kalau
then,
mimpi punang sih.
right. Then she terus cry. And then,
the fact that the singing part Adam's time is crazy.
And then she fell. When she cried, she fell. Good. And then she said that it felt like that thing pushed her to the ground wah.
Macam ada orang push her to the ground.
Yeah.
And then when she tried to stand back up, she did berdiri. Tapi when she ran again, she felt like macam ia terlanggar wah. Tapi ia terlanggar ni macam big person. Macam orang
Person.
besar. Like macam bop gitu lah. Tapi instead of langgar, for example me and Bari langgar kan kami sama kan. Ani macam way bigger than her. Macam giant.
And then that person marah ya.
Oh, the thing.
The
The
thing
thing
marah.
marah ya.
Because dia marah because Syam was
Dia cakap,
wandering around the
Yeah.
house lah.
dia cakap, why are you wandering around this house?
Yeah. Tapi that jinn was a jinn that they saw di bawah lah. Macam a guest lah. A guest that they saw. So then after that, Syam told the story to Nora. And then she wanted to go home lah. Like she wanted to go home.
Dia mau balik lah. Macam she said, I want to go home right now because there's just something weird going on.
Something was really off lah.
Yeah, macam like something is fishy around here.
Yeah.
Like we're experiencing things that are like very
Weird lah.
weird. Okay, so basically after Sham explained and told the story to Nora, what happened to her while she was looking for Nora, while Sham was looking for Nora, and she said that the place feels off and all that stuff. Nora feels the same way, but she couldn't really voice that, or she could, but like she didn't really voice that, and she just said like, let's just finish the second performance and maybe we can leave this place peacefully.
She had to act strong kan. She was
Yeah,
the leader.
she was the leader. She was like, kan dia yang macam head of the group. So yang macam ia mesti positive thinking lah. Yang dia boleh, she cannot be the one yang macam takut-takut je. Or not everyone will be scared too kan.
So at this point, when they went out to the stage again lah for the second act lah, the final act tu, it was already 12 a.m. And they said for some reason, the longer it was, the more people came ba.
Which was weird because normally the longer it was, the more people leave kan.
Keluar kan.
But instead of that, the more macam subuh it gets, macam pagi lah. Kan yes, start pukul 10.
Yeah.
So imagine what time this is, like 12 a.m. right? So imagine like baru 12 a.m. sudah ramai orang, makin ramai. And then also the most macam unsettling part pun, when they were performing, the people around them too was also singing, right? They were also singing along. They were also singing along with Nora and dia punya group lah. Sampai si Nora sendiri, dorang sendiri dia dapat dengar diri sendiri wah. Macam they cannot hear what they're singing because of how
it was too
because
loud.
of how dorang the guests ani was too loud.
So like imagine like they clap, like come on, sing again, sing more.
Macam orang rakus macam
Yeah.
lagi. Like
They were
habis
forcing
tu.
them to keep singing wah. And like apparently they said that the people punya voice was so bad lah. It was like berjap berhabis. It's unsettling lah. Macam ini nyaman. Macam makin kuat, macam makin dia nyaman the voice.
At least ada kan kalau orang dia dapat nyanyi macam okay lah sikit. Ini macam like literally disturbing.
Yeah. And also like the worst part, kan dorang semua macam dancing, nyanyi semua. The girls, sometimes when they dance kan, the skirt will naik sikit, right? And you can see the feet kadang-kadang kan.
The
This
feet
one, they said when the skirt naik, they see the feet macam goat.
macam apa nama
I don't know how to say it, but like it's
macam kaki
Kambing.
kambing lah.
Kambing.
Like bukan kaki manusia.
animal feet lah, animal
Ah,
feet,
ah.
bukan manusia.
Bukan manusia. And then they said that yang si Nora punya group ni sama si Nora nampak dorang punya guest nyanyi, muka dorang,
Macam
Like-
bidah berhabis.
muka dorang, suara dorang, semua bahasa dorang ni is so weird. Like it's very weird, it's very just disturbing, macam like unsettling lah, like there's something wrong, you know.
And then they perform lama-lama, si Syam ni pingsan.
Pasal dorang perform ni macam, you know, like bukan dorang enjoy themselves mah. Dorang macam like sudah dorang ngalih more. So imagine like, oh okay, more, okay.
Dorang
more.
lagi takut.
Yeah,
They
so
scared to
they
stop, man.
so ngalih lah. So
And
si
then,
Syam apa?
Pingsan.
Pingsan.
Si Syam pingsan on stage. Si Syam pingsan
While they were performing.
While they were performing. So obviously they had to stop kan. So then they bring her to the backstage. And then si Syam macam, please Nora, can we leave? Please. Macam like, I cannot tahan anymore. Like it's too much.
Syam Manila.
Si Syam. And then Nora was like, oh no, we have to continue.
No, we have to continue. Pasal like macam number one like
Yeah.
don't know what would happen.
No, yeah. So Syam macam out of frustration, she just said, don't you realize we are performing for jinns, wah?
Like we're surrounded by jinns, wah, cakap. Like don't you realize?
Oh,
Like please, cakap. Like Nora, please, like you have to realize, wah, kami ni dikelilingi oleh jin.
jinns. So then Nora was like, I know. But then
Dorang tahu pasal
They know.
they know, obviously macam they've been on stage the whole time. They
that
see all this
kaki
stuff.
that kaki tu sudah giveaway. Like kalau
Macam-
manusia biasa individual satu.
They didn't want to say it, but
They just act like
yeah, they act like they
Yeah.
don't know. But Syam was so desperate to leave until she blurted out, these guys are jinns. Like
Yeah.
we have to get out, they're jinns.
And then masa ia cakap macam tu, si Nora cakap lah macam dorang had no options
But to perform.
because kalau dia tahu what would happen if they don't perform, if they don't finish it.
Yeah.
So they said so terpaksa tah kami perform
Till subuh.
sampai subuh. Pasal kan azan subuh, dorang kan biasanya
Yeah.
indah
Macam
lagi
hilang lah, I guess,
indah
yeah.
lagi tu.
Wait, what about the front? There's no.
Masih ada.
Just.
Tapi just stare je dia, just statue.
So then after sudah dorang discussion apa dalam apa namanya dalam the changing room,
Yeah.
they went back on stage. They went back on stage, and
Macam in
then
the show so dorang macam malas yo.
yeah, dorang macam nada lagi like
Energy.
excitement.
excitement, enthusiast satu nada lagi Macam kan kalau dorang perform macam ada macam ni macam just like at least dorang perform in their head is just
dorang pun macam
enjoy
intonation-nya macam nada.
yeah.
Macam dorang sing macam macam just to get it over with you know. So they just can't be us anymore. And then the whole time dorang main, they weren't macam focusing on the instrument. They just lihat the clock saja the whole
And
time.
then dorang pun realize masa dorang perform tu dorang lihat juga kan around surroundings tu that the food that was kena hidangkan nada anything selain daging-dagingan, meat. So there was no like
Nasi ke apa,
nasi,
sayur.
there was no sayur, it was just meat,
saja.
different types of meat.
Yeah.
So the longer they perform, the more people came. Macam makin banyak orang, makin banyak guests datang. Sampai dorang like they were surrounded, completely
Macam 360.
surrounded by
Jinns.
Oh.
these things lah.
So imagine they're on stage, macam in the middle, and then the whole thing.
Imagine dorang just like dancing around you like,
Very energetic.
oh my god.
Jinns.
Yeah.
In their position.
While they're like
Oh.
staring down like
Yeah.
satu-satu until apa namanya sembahyang subuh,
Yeah.
like azan subuh.
They all macam
The thing is, dorang bukannya disappear ke apa macam what we would think
So, time dorong tahu kan.
the time Fajar time, so the azan adan, you would think macam they would disappear ke apa ka.
Yeah.
Ani,
No, they literally just looked at them
macam all
like
of them just, they all come, they say,
and with an
they say,
angry face. Like
they say, azan, pop.
harus they stop, look at them, lepas tu dengan muka yang marah, like very angry.
So macam berapa jinns ada
Yeah.
around the place, all stop,
Looking.
lihat saja. So see, they were like, it is either now
And
or
bukannya lihat
then.
macam smiling dan lihat je tu like angry, muka marah. Yeah, and then
They all ambil the barang semua, they lari from the stage.
yeah, because Nora was like, they were like,
It was now
this is
or-
literally the only time that we can run. So let's
Yeah.
run.
So like they didn't even go to the changing room to take their stuff. They literally from the stuff they ran. So all the barang out of changing room they just leave
They
it.
left their stuff there.
Yeah.
They didn't even bother to even look back pa. Macam, barang ni titinggal o apa-apa,
Yeah.
mana ada lagi. They just, what they wanted to do was just leave the place.
Yeah. So
As much as they can. As far as they
luckily when they were running away from the house, they met this guy. But luckily the guy was orang biasa lah. So orang biasa lead them back to the city like that, right? And then after a few months, Sham and
Sakit.
Nora catch up lah. They catch up, kan? And then Sham told her that like after that wedding, her life macam tidak sama lagi lah.
Macam it completely changed 360 as in hidup tenang. Hidupnya macam kena kacau.
Ya kena kacau every
Macam
day.
kena kacau every day and all that stuff. Sampai I think she like jatuh sakit or something and
Yang meninggal.
She passed away.
Sham meninggal.
A couple of months.
But how about Nora? What would the
We don't know.
Ya dah,
Nora, we don't know.
kira kan quit everything.
Okay, kan? So obviously they don't know where Nora is right now. So it would be interesting if you guys would like tell us where do you think she is? You know, maybe
Conspiracy theories.
is she still alive? Is she kena rasuk? You know?
Is she like?
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
gila.
if I was her, like
Yeah.
I would literally feel like,
I want to die.
yeah, because like I
I'll
don't
go
want to
crazy,
live in a life
yeah.
like this. But literally, I feel so bad for her because definitely she didn't deserve that. But then, at the same time,
I wouldn't say it's her fault.
it's not her fault
It's not her
because
fault.
she was just being
Being a nice person.
like
Yeah.
for someone that was begging for her, like which if she wanted to do a
Yeah.
nice gesture for someone and didn't know that it was not someone,
Yeah.
like, you know, it was something else. So if Nora is still alive, you'd die. If Nora is still
If Nora's still
alive, like
Maybe you can pray for her, I guess.
yeah, pray for her.
It
I
would
mean,
be
even if she's alive or
yeah.
dead, pray for her. Like macam you know,
It would be so
Yeah.
nice if they could make a movie from this.
yeah.
But I don't know if Nora was still alive. I don't
If
think
Nora
she
is still alive, I don't think
Yeah.
she's ever going.
But maybe if they can confirm that she's dead, maybe we can. No,
No, but it's literally an interesting story.
yeah.
Or just not maybe
But-
like accurately
Yeah.
listening.
It's like those. If you've seen those KK and
Yeah.
That's why I said. That's why I said
last-
at the beginning. I said orang yang berakal will not believe like
Yeah.
macam it's not like nda masuk.
If you guys don't believe us, it's fine. If you guys don't believe in like the supernatural,
yeah.
I mean it's
It's reasonable not to
yeah, it's
believe
up to
because
you really.
if you've never been through it yourself, it's
Yeah.
fine. Tapi if
If you have it, it's a really good story to research about. And okay, would you guys rate this story? You know, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Just leave it in the comments, I guess.
okay.
If you guys like it or not, and maybe comment what you want to hear next time. Maybe you guys want to hear a Black Magic story ka, or you want to hear our own personal stories that we have. Yeah, that would be sick actually. I know everyone here has one, so that would be a nice story to tell. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys again next time.